everyone, welcome to the next video in this series from the Small Victories postcard book, or you can colour along in the main book as I've said before. I'm looking at the designs that we've got left. I think I'm going to choose this one today, and oh, the sun's just come out. It's fine, it's not in shot, so we're okay. So I'm going to come in a bit closer, and we're going to be using Polychromos pencils again. There we go. And for this one, I think I'm going to be using oranges and maybe some yellows. What's this one? Yes. So I'm going to go, should go dark to light, I think, on this one. Although, actually, we've got a centre here. Now this centre we did in a dark green. This one we did in a yellow, and I feel like we ought to do this one in a different colour to the actual main part, just so that this blue one doesn't look odd as the only one. So let's do a yellow centre for this one as well, but do it a little bit differently, I think. So actually, I'm going to start with the dark cadmium orange, which I just took out and sharpened anyway. And I'm going to make it look a bit like the blue one. So I'm going to put a little smile. That's what I'm going to call it. Then I'm going to grab my orange glaze and extend that a little bit. So going sort of over it a bit and just taking it up a bit, keeping a sort of white border like that. And I've got to sharpen my cadmium orange. I've just knocked my elbow on the bookcase. My chair, someone was in here actually. Probably move the chair over a bit. I'm just going to move it in a second. That's it. I don't want to be knocking myself. Now this is actually a yellow, the dark chrome yellow, and I need to sharpen. I'm going to put it all over the top of this just to finish off the centre. Just gently around. Go. Now I am going to go back to my dark cadmium orange for our top layer of petals. Now we've got a lot going on here, a lot of petals. I want them to look a lot darker on the middle, so I'm just going to take a dark line round like that, and then I want to fade it towards the edge, so I'm not going to do each petal one at a time. Just going to do a little group of them. It's not necessary to treat each one separately, even though they've got the lines drawn on them. Gosh, it's quite sunny today. I was lucky I went out early, and actually it was chilly enough for a jacket, which was rather nice. I like wearing a jacket or a jumper when I'm out. I don't know why. It's nice to feel sort of snuggly, I think. Whereas also no chance of getting sunburnt. It was cloudy, but now the sun's out and I'm inside away from it, which is good. I'm just going around there, making sure I've got all the way to the edge, and we're just gonna just darken up a little bit here and there and sort of tidy up, try and make it look like the colour is fairly even. Looks quite red on my camera. I don't know if it's reacting to the sunlight, but here is the orange glaze. I think we may have to do some more yellows. Oh, this needs a sharpen, because we've got quite a lot of different layers. Could repeat colours, but I don't think I want to do that. Now around here I want a darker bit along the edge of the petal, so I'm just going to go all the way around. While my pencil's nice and sharp, it will make a darker mark. Excuse me. Like that, and then just fade it like that. Fading isn't too obvious, but I think it's good enough for me. Yeah, I've just been helping my husband a little bit with promotion of his art. He's not very used to using social media, so I actually promoted his freebies. He's got some freebies on his site, on his Ko-fi, like I have, and he's got a couple of colouring pages, and I popped a link onto Threads for them, and he had a download today, and he hasn't had that many, so he was rather pleased. So his this is cadmium orange. We're going to do the next layer again. I'm going to try and make it a little darker here and then fade it towards the edge. Yeah, he's what's his name, Boyd Henderson artist, and he's got things for sale as well. I know a lot of you said that you liked the bookmarks that I used in my completed pages videos, and so I encouraged him to put some up for sale, and some of you bought them, which he was so happy. And you know, just the fact that someone liked his art enough to buy it, you know, which is rather nice. I can imagine that would be a nice feeling. And he's just made some more today, actually, some tulips. He likes his tulips, and it's still, you know, it's springtime still, so it's quite a good one. I'm trying to encourage him to do some Halloween ones, because I know you guys in the US, you love your Halloween, and I think it would be a sort of fun thing for you. But he's not quite, he's got the idea, he knows it's sitting there waiting for him, but it's just finding the time. Although he's now semi-retired and has got a bit more time, he's sort of getting used to it still, managing his time. This is dark chrome yellow, and he's sort of had a lot of the jobs that he'd saved to do when he had the time, so he's sort of been busy doing all sorts of things. So that's okay. A few different art exhibitions and, you know, all sorts really. So that's that. It's rather nice actually. My boys have finished, both of them have now finished uni, and for the year, not forever. So they're on their holiday, so they're sort of can help me a bit more. We sort of, you know, have a rule that if you're working, then, you know, you maybe not have to help if you've got a deadline, things like that. But if you're not, then you have to muck in and help with the chores. So they'll be able to do that. I was going to ask them to help this morning with the shopping actually, but husband needed someone here too. He was waiting for a delivery, which I think isn't going to come now until next week, but he wasn't sure because he'd been given a sort of yes, it's on its way, and then until he had a notification from the delivery company to say when, he just wanted to make sure that someone was here. Oh, the sun's just gone in. I don't know how much of a difference it makes. Anyway, so he wanted them in to do that, and my one son wanted to, he's editing a video. He's just joined a new server for Minecraft, and he had to do a little induction and has been accepted, and he'd made a video on there because they sort of had an event to test them all really to see who was going to be accepted onto the server, which he was, so he was really pleased. I'm just going over these bits a little bit more. So he was editing that this morning. He was going to do a voiceover, but he said it was too badly edited, so he's going to have another go at editing it. But this afternoon, right now, he's actually streaming. He's going to be streaming 4 times a week now during the while he's off. I don't think he's going to start this week, being his first week off. This is dark cadmium yellow, and I'm going to use it for the very outside. yes, he's taking a week off and doing a little bit less, and then he's going to be streaming 4 times a week. My other son, I'm trying to encourage him to do some streaming too, because one said that it really improved his confidence in talking to people and stuff. So I thought maybe it would help my other son too. So I'm encouraging him, and he did a stream Thursday or Friday? Thursday, I think. So I might encourage him to do one tomorrow, because there'll be time. You know, I'm just hoping I'll help him. Right, before we finish, we're going to do a little bit of outlining like we have done on the others. So I'm going to use the darkest colour. You could use like a sepia, or I'll probably use, yeah, dark sepia, but I'm going to try with the orange, the darkest orange. And I'm just going to go around the edge of here. And then, oops. I wonder what we're going to do for the next one, what colour. I feel like we've used all the main colours. Does that sound a bit silly? The main colours. I know what I mean. It's lucky someone does. Oh, see. I don't know. I hope that you can see a difference when I'm doing this. It's best to try not to go over the line, to stay close to the line, or even on the line but not over it. But I'm not accurate enough to always be that good. But I try my best. If I worried about it, I would take the enjoyment out of colouring. So I just do the best I can and keep it fun for me. You know, I'm not a perfectionist, as you can tell. I think if I was, it would make this job very difficult. It would make it feel like a job, a chore, you know. So, fortunately, I'm not. Let's have a look. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to finish that there. Yeah, see if you can guess. I'm going to challenge you again. I'm going to do this one tomorrow. Let me come out so you can see them all, so that you can guess what colour am I going to do. I haven't decided yet, but I will obviously have decided by the time I see your comment. So have a think and a guess. It's fun, guessing game. So thank you for watching today. I hope you have a really super day, and happy colouring.